So hello everyone and welcome back to more epic Battle Fantasy 5. Last time we got here, we were fighting some guys, and what I've done is I've done a little bit of grinding, just a tiny bit for like 10 minutes or something. Now you might be thinking to yourself, oh, grinding, you're just gonna make the game easy. Actually not, because the game scales pretty quickly. Like the enemies scale really quickly in this game, and the experience and AP required to get more skills and to become stronger also scales pretty quickly. So if you just repeatedly fight weaker enemies, you're not gonna go anywhere, and in like 10 minutes you're gonna be back to where you were before, like power level wise. So it's only gonna help you for like the next 10 minutes, and after that it's not gonna do a whole lot. In fact, it's gonna be useful in less than 10 minutes, because of something is gonna happen right around the corner. Ah, something really big made this mess. I'd be terrified if I wasn't impressed. We also have a quest for this guy, but I don't think we're gonna complete it anytime soon, because we need to do a bunch of stuff for it. We're gonna run up past some enemies here because I want to get to the next bit of story. See, like these fascists got a very big car, one big enough to mow down trees and probably us too. Huh. On the bright side, we see something huge like that coming from a mile away. We'll definitely be ready to fight it. Be easy target for magic. Yeah. There we go. Hello. Zeit zu sterben. Okay, we're dead. Yeah, that was intended, by the way. No legs, no! What the hell was that? It came out of nowhere. I've got the worst headache imaginable. Are you alive, No legs? Did you get hit? Say something to me. Meow twice if you're okay. Meow, meow. What? Natalie's gone? He took her. That scary guy took her. Well, I guess there's no question about what to do next. You gotta go after him. No one steals from me and gets away with it. And also, who knows what he's gonna do to Natalie? Meow, meow. We don't want party member, but I'm sure we'll manage. We got cocky, so we're gonna be more careful this time. Yeah, don't worry. This is why I said earlier, it doesn't actually matter too much that we grind it, because we're gonna have to play with a different party now. This fight was massive. I hope Natalie's okay. Oh, you don't have dirty jokes like that. This is another warp point right here. Whoop, for the warp zone. Wait, who was that girl right there? Have I ever talked to her before? Oh, what? Oh, it just... December started today, and that's why I guess the holiday season event has started. Nice. It was probably planned by you, Matt, wasn't it? In case you're watching this. Oh, Erika, she wants some stuff. No problem. We got the Guile Seed and a mint leaf. Cool. Although I've gone back, also off screen, I've gone back to the beginning town of the game, and I've handed in some quests. I don't need to show you guys how I handed in some quests. We got some bunch of stuff for that. For example, we got Encore, we got Ivy, we have Feel Back from Natalie, who's gone. Purify, I think. We also got that. And we have Guile Seed now. Encore is really good. I'm gonna take that. For now, apart from that, I don't think we need anything. This is magic, and Deluxe is not good at magic at all. This is poison, we could take that, but I could tell you right now it's gonna be pointless pretty much. Don't need to fight anything right now because the party's gonna get changed right now. Chill strand on my spike. That's another angry girl standing in front of me. This is sort of familiar now. What's that? You think she's here to fight the bad guys and not us? Yeah, that makes more sense. We can explain our situation and join forces. I have no idea what voice I'm gonna use for her, so let's just go. I shouldn't be too optimistic. I'm probably gonna have a bad time if I take another step. Stop right there, criminals! I can tell by your blonde hair you're with the dark coats. Sure. So we already know her. She's Anna. Wait, mouse is working again. Fine. Yeah. Last time, like I've done like 4 or 5 parts of a Let's Play where the mouse is not actually lined up with anything on the screen. By the way, you know on Nats you can do things with her assets. Well, on Anna you can also do things with her 2 assets. As you can see right here, if I whoosh my mouse over her 2 biggest assets, they move and jiggle. That's pretty good. So what are we gonna do here? So Anna, with fire and wind. We actually have a wind, but it has power 45. This has power 80 and this is power 100. She's strong against poison though. This is power 110, and even though she's not weak against it, because it has so much power on it, it's actually better. However, I also want to get rid of these guys, and they are actually weak to lightning. Strategy. That's not fair, really innocent this time. We're the victims here. Oh, nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is beer. Wait, he's weak to ice? No, he's not weak to ice. Fire? Oh, whatever. Get some beer. Crunchy metal can, full of zinc and iron. So this power is 75. Sure. That's pretty good. All of Lonzo's handsome with blonde hair. I don't know what the voice even was. You should have tried harder to disguise yourself. The jig is up and you'll answer for your crimes. You just got double healed by airstrike. Bombs, missile, and medipacks fall from sky between turns. You can poison her, right? Yeah, she's not immune to poison, she just has resistances. She's gonna use ult now, probably. Should do some damage. That's the big guy in this fight. Yeah. Oh no, it almost did damage to us. What am I gonna do? That's right. Get hit by that. Oh, that's not bad. And that's the end of this fight. Oh, we did it. We knocked her out. It's going to be it's going to be a tad complicated convincing her that we come in peace. How do we even end up in this situation? D equals D. I'm still alive. I'm free to go. Why? What is this? For God's sake. I think this is going to be the thing about our voice. It's going to be different every single time. We're not our enemies. We're also here to fight the Dark Coats. They stole my friend Natalie and they're going to invade my village. Will you just relax and let us talk? Yeah. Eh? It was all just a misunderstanding all along? I just saw that and thought that, oh well, I goofed. You don't say. Maybe I've done something wrong in the past, but not today. Use your brain next time. I guess I owe you both an apology. I wasn't planning on killing you or anything like that. I was just acting tough. I didn't mean some of the things I said earlier. You look pretty scared though. I think I fooled you good. I don't think you're in a position to talk about this. What you pulled on us, I think you owe us some favors. Alright, fair enough. So what's your plan then? Well, I'm good at hitting things with my sword, and so is Nolax. You're also good at looking cute. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll smash anything that stands in our way, man or machine. So you're just gonna stab your way through the huge wall then? We just need to be sneaky and get around the fascist traps and the fences. Fair point, let's just proceed with caution. That's what he does. I'm Anna, by the way. I fight for my home in the village of Greenwood. You've met me on a bad day. I'm usually a nice lass, I swear. If you give me guys money, like $5 or so, I'll do that post. Maximum effort, but not under $5. I'm willing to sell myself out, but you know, there's a price on that. What do we have? So now that we have Anna in the team, we need to be worrying about what we're actually gonna do with a character who is mostly pointless right now. Now, of course, Anna is not a bad character at all. I'm not saying that she's a bad character, but she doesn't really have anything right now. We need to give her stuff. We could give her some heals. She already has a heal, though that's not needed. She already has Earth Magic, so that's not needed. I mean, this includes status problems, which, okay, she can take that, but still nothing too important. We could give her Encore, actually. This is where these extra skills come in. If you have like a new party member or a party member who you haven't really used that much, who doesn't have that many cool abilities, give them a bunch of cool stuff to use. No one needs Gaia, see, because we're only caster already has. There it is. Yeah, that's 30 power Earth Magic, and that's 70 power Earth Magic, so that's better. This one's AoE? No, it's also single target. Okay, what else do we need? We don't really need heal on anyone because he already has a heal, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's even better than that. What we're gonna need is we're gonna need stuff that helps us get in there, which is these two abilities. We're gonna need some stuff. So where we're going in right now is, as you might expect, it's gonna be robots. You've seen robots already, it's gonna be robots everywhere. So of course we need lightning damage, right? Wrong. Lightning damage is only good against like half the enemies in there, the other half absorbs lightning damage. Because why making that? Why? I don't know. I personally understand why this is the way it is, but we actually need wind magic. I understand why he was like, well, it would be sad if you could just use lightning damage and then kill every single enemy in that entire area. There should be some that are resistant to lightning damage, but that they also then absorb lightning damage and then it's like half of them. That's maybe a bit overkill. It would have been fine if they were just a bit more resistant instead of just completely, you know, being immune to lightning damage, but okay. So instead, you're gonna have to rely on a bunch of other stuff. We've got a bunch of stuff now. What we're gonna have to rely on is a mixture of, well, we're gonna still have lightning damage against like half the enemies, and then the other half, we have a mixture of holy damage and wind damage, and also some bomb damage. That's what also gonna be good. You would also think that maybe bomb damage is supposed to be good against constructs, like golems and mechanical stuff. So that's also where bomb damage must be really good. And yes, bomb damage is good against a lot of them, but also there's some enemies in there that absorb bomb damage, and they're also constructs. Which I find is a bit weird that bomb is supposed to be good against, you know, mechanical stuff, and then there's like mechanical enemies that somehow absorb bomb damage, but you know what? I don't even care. That guy needs more RAM. We're gonna steal his RAM and take it for us. Also another thing right now is I don't know if this was I'm pretty sure this was intended, but it is a bit funny that Anna is really good at dealing mostly earth damage, and her, I can't show it now, but her limit breaks are poison damage and earth damage. And she also has really good earth damage and poison damage skills. And pretty much all of these enemies are highly resistant against both poison and earth damage. Thanks, Matt. The one area where you are forced to use Anna is also the area where she's the most useless. I guess? At least maybe we can look at her equipment. Boosts the power of healing spells. We're not gonna heal very often, so we don't really need that. Then we cast Cactus between turns. We'll take that, and I think we'll take this as well. Can't equip those. The reason why we're gonna equip Fenrir's Joy, even though it has less damage than this, is because it's a poison bow. Poison is not gonna work against any of this, so go this. I enjoy hunting in the scar, but they never see me when I'm camouflaged in the bushes. At least these enemies are still getting shreked by lightning. No Legs and Mats are gonna be the big heroes in here, and I guess Anna can be a support. There are a few cases where Anna can do some stuff. Like, there's some places where her Nitro Arrow is really good. But for the most part, she's gonna just make sure that the party doesn't get blown up by random stuff. And that's what she's gonna be most useful for. Okay, we're gonna go into wave 2 like this, but I don't really care too much. Oh, so many items. We got candy canes as well. Oh, you guys can use blue shell. That ability that enemy just used, No Legs has the same ability pretty much. I was gonna say I'm gonna show it off, but he just got siphoned, so I can't show it off. Siphon just means you can't use abilities. You can still attack, of course. Maybe he's weak to fire? No. Fire, earth. And those ones are weak to earth because they're turtles. Bam. Wow, he's got the strength of a mighty. Oh, mega cool. So yeah, we can just still do normal attacks. Floop. And this ability is pretty good. If you got a good element to go along with it. Anna is like the sort of fighter that's really good if you can hit enemy weaknesses. But I just got completely fucking destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna heal her up. I mean, the fight is gonna be over, and after the fight she was gonna heal anyway, but if someone is dead when the fight ends, they don't get experience. And of course I wanted to get experience. And I think AP as well. Game, guys. So yeah, we want to get the experience because she's a little bit lower level than we are. But as you might have seen now, even though I said I was doing a little bit of grinding, it doesn't. You don't really notice it because the enemy scales so fast. So we're really gonna try. I want to get some water damage as well because water is also pretty good against this. And I definitely need legend though. This is actually more important right now. And I think I might get revenge. Sure, let's get revenge. So for her, we're gonna try and get 1 point into Arrow Rain and then just dump everything into these skills down here. No Legs, meanwhile, is gonna go Sacred and Wispy. He's already good enough with Lightning Strike, he doesn't need more than that. Are you dead? Did you know that Fascia is bad? Did you know that Matter is bad? Might cost minus some point, huh? You can find help fight Fascia by making a lot of noise on social media. We're trying to get trending on Twitter. The whole world knows that Fascia isn't bad. I'm not even gonna voice that. I'm above voicing that, you know? I have better things to do with my life than voicing that right there. My cat's trying to fight us. Are you not the leader, no legs? Just a bunch of strays, eh? Eh? I need to scan this. There's so much to scan around here. Cat warrior. How do you even voice that? What's the voice for not showing remorse? Cat wizard. That wizard came from the moon. Where's it gone? Ah! Defend. What fend? That fend. We're just gonna do this. Something that you can do here is, first off, Matt got haste, which is pretty good, because I have like an equipment item that gives me that sometimes. Haste is the most overpowered status in the entire game. Just read it. Gets an extra turn. Coolers what recovered during the extra turns. If it wasn't for the second line, it would be completely fucking broken. But even with just the first piece, gets an extra turn. That's just so ridiculously strong. It's absolutely amazing just how strong that actually is. We can even do some amazing stuff like, where is it? Temper yourself, and then use your ability. How powerful is that? How strong is that? Because they're all weak to that, yeah. What I was gonna say is, if it wasn't for that haste, what I would have done. Why did you jump to the guy who was defending? You could have killed the other guys. You're strong against them. I don't understand. What you could do as well in a situation like this is when you have two guys who've got really good moves, but your third character doesn't really do that much, is you can just make them use buff items like this to make your other guys really good. And that's a really good, I was going to say waste of that term, but a really good way of using that term. Or you can use them, have them use Encore, which gives someone an extra turn. In game, it's basically they get haste. But yeah, it's pretty much they get an extra turn. Really good. And this is how we're gonna fight throughout the next piece of content right here. Like I said, Anna is not a bad character. She's actually a really good character who has a lot of potential. Pretty much like any single character. Like I said, all the characters are balanced against each other. They're all really good. It's just that right now she doesn't have that many good abilities. And most of the enemies you fight here have resistances against her most powerful abilities, so that sucks. We can do stuff like this. We want to see more from me. Enemy plan is far ahead. Oh, then you can also you can see you can kind of bounce your turns around and be like, okay, have this guy do that, then give that guy an extra turn. That guy then buffs himself and then uses abilities twice. There's a lot of. This is something that I really like about this game compared to a lot of other RPGs, where the most powerful strategy is not really that obvious. Like in most other RPGs, it's like, okay, everyone just uses their most powerful ability at any given point, and maybe a support heals or buffs. Okay? Support, heal or buffs, all the other guys, they just use their most powerful abilities, done. But you can bounce turns around by using Encore, by having this random stuff happening between turns that might buff other people because of elemental weaknesses. You might be wanting to give turns to different characters than you would otherwise do, or employ special strategies against different types of enemies. There's a lot of stuff you can do in this game that's really cool. That's what I really like about this game. Shoutouts to Matt, by the way. Matt Rosak, the guy who made this game. Absolutely amazing.